What's up, everyone? The Power of Veto competition has been played and won, and there's a backdoor plan in place. It's juicy, so stick around for that. Plus, Felicia has gave a home truth on how she really feels about Cameron. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Now, right before we get started, folks, I would appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. We are very close, and I think we actually might be able to do it today with a little bit of a push. Literally, if you're watching this right now, I'm talking to you. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, because we could hit 23,000 subs today, which would be amazing. Please. I implore you all, if you're looking at that subscribe button right now and you haven't clicked it already, please click it. It would mean the world to me. And this is the one I always like to hammer home. Like button. It's the thumbs up. It's more than just a thumbs up. It does everything. It helps me get my videos out there to brand new people more and more. It basically is a big FU to the YouTube algorithm and gets my videos out to new people, which helps expand the channel and its content and its range. I would appreciate if you do that. So little reminder, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live. Question of the day now, folks, and I will ask you this. If the nominations do stay the same, Sari and Felicia are on the block, who would you like to see evicted on Thursday night? If there's a big if there, we like to play the what if game sometimes. If the nominations remain the same, would you like to see Sari head to the jury house or Felicia head to the jury house? Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, jumping right into the veto competition, which I believe was OTEV. We, of course, have our head of household, Bowie Jane, from Day and Under, and she nominated Sari and Felicia for eviction. And I don't know why every single time I talk about Bowie Jane, I feel the need to go into an Australian accent. You're going to be getting more of it this week because she's the head of household. She nominated Sari and Felicia, and I'm going to stop now, even though every part of my brain is telling me to continue doing the Australian accent right now. Do you know what? Let's just do the rest of this segment of the update in an Australian accent, even though it's a very mediocre accent, mate. So the people picked alongside to play them with their veto chips drawn were Jag, America, and Matt. Wow, no Cameron. I can't believe I'm keeping this Australian accent up right now. But the winner, ladies and gentlemen, of the power of veto is... Congratulations to Jag, mate. Good day, Jag. You won the power of veto, mate. A massive congratulations to you. Okay, now with Jag having won the power of veto and my Australian accent gone, yes, y'all can cheer, but some of y'all might be sad because I know some of y'all like my Australian accent. We have a backdoor plan in place. We talked about this yesterday. A few people wanted Corey, a few people wanted Cameron, and Boy Jane wanted Sari. But that pressure of people pushing for Cameron, there was 4 people, I believe, in particular that were pushing for it. The current plan is to backdoor Cameron this week. Let's see if they pull it off, because Cameron is the cat with 9 lives and he always comes back every single time. But yes, I think it's a smart move to do it. You know, Cameron, whenever he plays in a comp, he wins, so you might as well get him out on the time where he doesn't play in a comp. So I think it's the move to make. But also, I think Boy Jane taking out either Sari or Cameron would be a big move this week. Sari and Cameron are the biggest threats this season so far. So taking either out would be smart. I honestly think taking Felicia off the block and putting Cameron up is probably the best move. So then on your resume, you've either you took out, you know, the queen of social threats or the king of comps that season. You know, I'm impressed if Boy Jane can get Sari and Cameron on the block by the end of that week. It's a successful HOH in my eyes, one of the most successful yet. So well done, Boy Jane, for that if she can pull it off. But yes, the plan as of now is to backdoor Cameron. And wow, there's a lot of people don't like Cameron in that house. I think a lot of people find him creepy, and I saw somebody yesterday saying, you know, he's just socially awkward, you know, give him some grace and stuff like that. It's not like he's not trying, but he continues to act creepy towards like America. And you know, I mean, since day one, I mean, we've discussed this in previous videos, but there's a difference between socially awkward, because I would say there's a bunch of people in there who are quite socially awkward. I think Corey was at first, but we haven't had trouble with Corey being creepy towards anyone, you know. I don't know. There's definitely a line, and while I don't think Cameron's, you know, I don't think he's the devil or anything like that, I just Do you know sometimes when you get a feeling in your gut about someone? I know Felicia's about to talk about this later, but I'm just not a fan, right? And I think, I'm just not a fan of Cameron. But I do commend all of his comp wins. That is incredibly impressive. But speaking of Cameron, we got more to talk about on him, so let's move on to the next segment. So Cameron's jealousy is definitely seeping through in regards to Corey being very close with America. I believe they made it official yesterday, so they're officially boyfriend and girlfriend right now, so congrats to America and Corey. Cameron has shown time and time again, I think he's very jealous over the fact that Corey has America very close to him. We know that Cameron wanted to be very close to Riley, and then America, all these younger women in the house, he's tries to get very, very tight with, and then he gets jealous when somebody else gets tight with them. But anyway, he's sat in the garden with Blue and he says, there's someone for everyone. Good God. That's what he says. In regards to Corey. He really doesn't think Corey deserves America or anything like that. And then Blue chimes in. God, Blue said something worse. Blue goes, I'm going to read this from the transcript here. And oh girl, he could not be quite literally the opposite of everything I want. Quite literally. Underbite and all. Blue hasn't got a leg to stand on here. Because, may we remind ourselves, Blue prefers her men with a splash of sexism, a dash of misogynisticness, that's not even a word, a dash of misogyny, and a sprinkle of rudeness. That's how Blue prefers her men. So she can sit there all she wants and basically make out as if Corey's the opposite of whatever she'd want in a man, and say that he's got, attack his physical attributes when her taste in men is Jared, the sexist misogynist. I've said, folks, for the longest time, I don't like Blue. And those two there, Cameron and Blue, they're my least favourites in the house. Not a fan of them at all. And I think that conversation in itself, just seeing them two sat together by themselves in the backyard, it showed their characters. It shows what they're like, and that was a very uncalled comment, especially from Blue. Not cool at all. Felicia has had a gut feeling about Cameron for a while, and she actually expressed this last night. She says that she gets a bit of an eerie feeling about Cameron. She says something tells her to just keep distance, stay away from him. She says there's evil inside of him. There's an evil spirit inside of him. I wouldn't go as far to say he's evil, but I understand what Felicia's saying, because I've talked about how I get a feeling about Cameron, and I we all get feelings about people, but it's enough to back it up, because we've seen Cameron for nearly, we're coming up to 3 months now, and it's just over. What day are we on? I can't even remember. We're past the 2-month mark, but we're not at the 3-month mark yet. But anyways, there's that's Felicia. She expressed her feelings on Cameron there. I don't know what everybody else thinks of Cameron. I know Cameron's got a lot of fans, because I think it tends to be people who just watch the episodes are bigger fans of Cameron, but people who watch feeds don't tend to be as much. Don't get me wrong, there are still fans of Cameron who watch the feeds as well, but it tends to be people who've seen him day in, day out, and haven't seen the manufactured version on the episodes, tend to see through it a bit more. But I'm not going to shoot you for your favourites. We've all got our favourites. I just don't like Cameron, and it doesn't look like Felicia does either, because her gut feeling literally says that she thinks he's got an evil spirit inside of him. Could be getting backdoored this week and heading to the jury house, so we'll see what happens there, folks. In lighter news with Felicia and Cameron, the Denzel Washington theory came to light, and they had a good laugh about that in the backyard. They were talking about celebrity crushes. Felicia said Denzel, and then Cameron came out and said about what he had speculated earlier in the season. Felicia, I think, found it quite funny. That was a more wholesome moment that we like to see between the two. I don't know. That's always been a great ongoing joke of the season so far. But yeah, that one finally came out, and Felicia heard about it. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. It was kind of a juicy one today. There was a lot to talk about. We had a backdoor. We had, you know, two people saying some pretty intense stuff. There's juicy. Juicy is the way I would describe this. Nice and juicy. Like orange juice or apple juice or any kind of juice for that matter. Happy Sunday, y'all. If you're watching this on Monday or Tuesday or whatever, happy insert day of the week here. Again, I want to thank you all for your warm reception and welcoming me back to YouTube after my week off. I appreciate you all so very much, and I hope everybody's had a nice, chill weekend. And I hope everybody's health is doing well, and you know, not just physical health but mental health too. It's very, very important. Remember to give yourself a break if you're feeling worn out, because you know, we're not machines as humans. We deserve a break and we deserve to rest and treat ourselves. So do you know what? If you're watching to this point in the video right now, I'm looking at you and I'm going to say, treat yourself tonight. Make yourself a nice drink. Make yourself some nice food. I don't know. Put on your favourite TV show. Put on your favourite movie. Take a bath. Take a shower. You know, just anything like that. Just something relaxing. Something nice. Buy yourself something nice. You deserve it. All right? You deserve it. Treat yourself. It'll make you feel good. All right, folks. I appreciate you all very, very much. And I will remind you all as well that if you are struggling, you are stronger than you know. Believe in yourself. Just trust me, believe in yourself, because you've got this. You're all stronger than you know, okay? I know I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but I just think sometimes putting messages like that into the end is very, very important. But anyways, folks, I appreciate you all. I hope that you're all staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Say it with me. Good night.